little bit of action. We're going to be able to see your team right there. Look at that pretty bike. That's a pretty bike.
I like that bike.
Yeah, I like that bike too. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am so excited because the truck's back and I haven't been alone. I am joined today by a good friend of mine, Saul Medina, guys. I'm so happy to have you here, dude.
I'm happy to be here.
It has been so many years that we have known each other, and the fact that we've worked together, we've rode motorcycles together, and now we get to hang out in the truck together a little bit and talk.
I'm excited.
Talk shop a little bit. So, first, man, how long have you been with Osceola Sheriff's Office?
Well, I've been with the Sheriff's Office for 34 years now.
Do you know I'm 38?
Thank you. I feel a lot better.
It's so your entire career right here at Osceola?
My entire career in Osceola, yes.
If you were to say the reason you got into it, walk me through that, because everyone's got their law enforcement reasons.
Well, this goes back to when I was in elementary school. Okay. So, I walked up to a police officer and started talking. He showed me the patrol car, and from that point forward, I wanted to be a police officer.
Same thing. Like, I remember meeting an Osceola deputy in middle school. I believe his name was Deputy West. I believe he passed of cancer. And he had such an old school country guy. And just to see him in the schools, I was like, I think I want to do this kind of thing. So you live here in Osceola?
Live in Osceola, yes.
You've been working down here 34 years. And you were part of what I think is probably the coolest unit that there is. A lot of guys might disagree. Those SWAT guys.
I totally agree with you.
Well, the SWAT guys like to think that they go through a few weeks of shooting guns and push-ups and everything's great. I'm just talking smack. Don't anybody get triggered.
We have to talk smack.
Right, it's motor people. So you ride a motorcycle, you're part of the motor unit. That's how kind of you and I started our friendship together.
Yes.
Look at you.
Well, actually, no,
you saw me a little bit before.
When you first got hired as a trooper.
Look at these of you.
Oh.
Look at, I took these from your Facebook.
Oh, I like that.
Yes. So being a motorman takes a lot of skill. 2 weeks of pretty intense training, but what it gets to open you to participate in. Talk to me a little bit about the motor unit, and it's not all just writing tickets.
It's not all about writing tickets. It's the opportunities you get to get closer to the community.
Right.
Because you're not enclosed in a car. You're out in the open. So every time you pull up to a traffic light or you go in a neighborhood, you get to meet people one-on-one. Because you don't have those windows.
Right, they see you and they want to say hi and stuff like that.
They want to come up to you. They want to talk to you. They want to communicate with you. And let's just admit it, the bike is cool.
Right.
So that interaction, I think, is very nice. Also, the fact that we go and do all these displays in different areas of the county, and people come up to you, want to learn about the motor unit, what we ride, how do we get to ride the way we ride, and you see even the kids right here, they want to get on the bike and take pictures of the bikes. So.
I thought the coolest thing was when you get on motors, you get to see things that no other cop gets to see. Yes. Whether it's like the presidential visits or the Disney marathons and stuff like that, or Wide World of Sports. You guys have Osceola plays a huge role with Special Olympics.
Yes, we do.
And the showing that you guys have every year in celebration.
Oh, we're usually 100 bikes plus.
Easily, and it's amazing. But you brought up when we first met, I was a baby trooper.
Right out of the academy.
Right out of the academy, hanging out, assigned down here.
If I remember correctly, we were both working midnights.
We were both and I was hopping calls because I was bored down here, and I was like, I'm going to hang out with the deputies.
Yes.
And since that, gosh, how long ago was that? 2009?
Yes, somewhere in there, yeah.
We're getting old, guys.
Oh, really?
We are getting old.
And then you mentioned that, you were 4 years old?
4 years old when you joined.
That makes me feel older.
So, you guys, it's Bus Stop Safety Week. You guys or School Bus Safety Week. You guys are really hyper-focused. You guys are hyper-focused all the time. You have amazing equipment to make sure that you are enforcing this properly. I am so afraid that we are about to lose a signal here. Oh my gosh. So what's going to happen is, you guys, that beeping sound is terrifying me because I'm afraid that we're going to lose some power here in a second.
I'm starting to get a little nervous too.
Yeah, so this is what we're going to do. These are the videos. Real quick, you guys play the video one is of you guys have these violations that are occurring, and it's absolutely insane to see this happening on the driver's side out of all places. Look at this.
Yes, and that's actually a criminal violation.
Criminal violation.
criminal-
So a driver like that can go to jail.
Yes. Passing a bus on the entry-exit side of the bus while it's stopped with the flashers on is a criminal violation.
Wow.
Because it's a great danger. I mean, a kid could be exiting and get struck by that truck.
Pretty scary stuff. Now, this second video that you guys have is a little bit even more for me, because you watch almost a student had already exited
Yes.
when this construction vehicle comes flying down the side. Do you guys see this quite often when it comes to numbers and stuff like that?
We see this a lot more often than people think.
Jeez.
This is an everyday occurrence.
It's scary because people aren't hearing about it unless they're seeing it like this.
Yes.
So this is what I want to do. I want to get out of the beeping noise, and we're going to move out to the outside of the vehicle, and we're going to use the other camera outside and check out your motorcycle. Cool with
sounds
that?
great. Yes.
All right, cool. I'll meet you out there. Let's go do that. All right, guys, we're now outside the vehicle here, so you won't be able to hear the obnoxious beeping going on, but I wanted to take a second and kind of show off a little bit what Sal gets to, or excuse me, he's a buddy, what Deputy First Class Medina gets to kind of cruise around a little bit on. And this isn't a Harley. We're not going to give him too much slack about it. I rode Harleys for a long time, but you rode a Harley too.
I rode a Harley too. I started on a Harley.
For quite some time.
I started in a 2013 Harley.
2013 Harley. I think mine was a 2012. You know what the coolest thing is? My old boss is here, so she probably even knows what gear it was. Her husband was a motorman for many, many years. Talk to me a little bit about this. Give me a full rundown of the bike. Don't arrest me. I am going to touch you and put this mic on you.
No, that's okay.
So, but give me a little bit of rundown. What are we looking at here?
So this is a 2024 BMW RT1250. I'm sorry, R1250 RTP.
Okay.
This is the police version of the BMW motorcycle. More famous in Europe and in some other countries. It started to become more popular here in the United States. It's the reason we switched to them is very maneuverable.
It's kind of quick.
It is very quick. I can catch just about anything on the road.
How fast have you had it? Max.
You can't ask me that with the boss
I can ask
here.
you that. You got red and blue lights here, man. I can ask you
I've been over 100. We'll leave it there. Yes.
Okay.
Oh yes, very easy over 100.
So when you say you're exposed, you have no walls.
There's no walls. There's
So
no.
being able to be out and about, you're able to see things that some law enforcement officers
Not just
don't.
see, we get to hear things.
Okay.
So sometimes we can hear things before we see them, and that helps us pay attention to a certain area more than other.
So when it comes to enforcement, would you say it's easier to do traffic enforcement on a motorcycle or in a car?
Oh yes, 100%.
I already knew that answer.
Yes.
I knew what he was going to say.
Yeah, you knew that answer.
Right.
We did it together.
Well, we did it together, and for those that have ever been 192 and World Drive, that's our spot.
Yes.
That was it for many years.
In the mornings, we go out there in the mornings.
And then IHOP right afterwards.
Oh yes.
So it's not just the bike. You have equipment that goes along with this.
Yeah,
we talk
got
about the
equipment on the bike,
radar
yes.
and all that stuff. Show me a little bit what the radar is.
So this up here is called the display unit.
Okay.
In display units where we see the speed measuring that we get from the antennas. So it has two windows on the top, that's for the front antenna, two windows at the bottom for the rear antenna, and then the patrol speed window, which is I see if I'm doing moving radar, that's where I see my speed.
So there's a common misconception is that, oh, well, he was moving or she was moving, they can't get my speed. Nah.
No.
You can do it.
I could be stopped or I could be moving. I could be in front of you. The vehicle could be moving towards me, away from me, in the front or the rear, and I can get the speed.
Right. So all that nonsense.
It doesn't work. No.
That's just a Google attorney.
Yes.
Okay. So you got the radar, you got a front antenna, rear antenna.
Yeah, we got the front antenna right here. It sends a microwave signal.
Okay.
And it measures the distance between each wave.
This is somebody who's been running radar for a long time. You're
Yes.
talking about the microwave signals and stuff.
So it measures that distance.
Okay.
And obviously, if the distance gets wider, then that means the vehicle's moving away, and that's the speed that it measures. If it gets tighter, then the vehicle's coming towards us.
And then you
it measures
ultimately
that
visual estimation.
It starts with a visual estimation.
Right. So it's not just reliability of the machinery. There's skill involved and
Yeah,
the equipment.
it starts with a visual estimation, and then it moves to the radar to confirm our visual estimation.
Love it. Now, my favorite tool, because you can't argue with it.
No.
The laser. So many people are like, oh, you were using a real laser? Yes.
Yes.
Talk to me a little bit, show it to me, and why is this just pinpoint accurate?
Well, this is what I use. This is what I use the most.
Okay.
Laser is my favorite tool. The laser is a laser device. It has a dotted laser beam that comes out of one of these lenses. It hits the target, it bounces back from the other lens, and it has a series of glasses inside that it moves. Basically, what it does, it detects the distance from point A to point B, and it measures how long it took you to travel that distance, and that's how it calculates the speed.
So when you write that citation, you're giving the exact distance on there so that the law enforcement or in the court, they're like, look, this deputy got you from 1,234 feet.
Exactly. It tells me exactly how many feet the vehicle's from me. It tells me how fast that vehicle's over. It's what we call it's target specific.
Got it. So you aim for like that front license plate, the headlight.
I aim anything in the vehicle in the front, either where it's the headlight, the bumper, the grill, anything that's attached in the front part of the vehicle, and it has an optic in the back with a dot. And I take that dot and I put it in.
Out?
Sure.
So see, guys, this is what he's looking at. So when he's doing this kind of stuff, he's just looking at through the aim, and then all the information pops up right there. This is a fancy one.
Oh yes, this is an expensive unit.
Well, mine was like twice the size.
Oh, the one we had when we first started, yes.
They've definitely gotten better.
They were very bulky and heavy, and yeah, this is getting a lot better.
On a daily, what is your mission as a motor deputy?
Well, first mission we have is to go out there and make sure the public's safe.
Okay.
That everyone out on the road, whether it's a pedestrian, a motorist, that they're safe, that they don't encounter any issues. Try to lower the fatalities, and it's more about people recognizing that there's some mistakes that they make on the road.
But at the end of the day, like I'll never get rid of the trooper in me, right? So the idea that if you're out there on a bike, your mission is traffic. What's your rule? Kickstands down, they get in the ticket. Are you a talk up, talk down kind of guy, or are you just like, look, you're tired of seeing the mess on the road. This is why you're on the bike, to make sure these people stop doing what they're doing.
Well, once you start doing this every day, you see the amount of accidents you see on the road,
right,
and the amount of fatalities that involve those accidents. Then you get this urge that you have to go out there and try to do something to lower that.
No, this is what I want to hear from you, because you've been a motorman for a long time.
Yes.
And you've seen a lot of stuff. There's a reason. It's a cool job.
Oh, I mean,
get to ride.
You love riding motorcycles. They give you one for free.
They pay for the gas. They put red and blue lights, but there is a passion behind not seeing the mess on the road. Yesterday we had a fatal in Narcoossee.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
And who knows what contributed to that? But we see speeds out there that are crazy.
Well, and the troopers are doing an investigation.
Right.
They don't have all the results yet, but from some of the marks that I saw on the road, my experience, I know it had to do with speed.
Absolutely. And you get to see this stuff. So if there was someone that is like, man, I want to get involved, I would love to ride a motorcycle, how does someone get interested in working at the Osceola County Sheriff's Office?
Well, first off, they have to apply and either go to the academy.
Okay.
If they may sponsor them here, we have some sponsorships that they can come in, apply and get the sponsorship, go through the academy, paid by the Sheriff's Office.
Right.
Or if they're already certified, come and apply with the Sheriff's Office. I think they apply first.
So you guys are full service, always hiring,
service, yes,
ready to rock and roll kind of thing.
Oh, there's always someone retiring.
Always someone retiring. Hey, one of the guys just came by and said hi to us.
Yes.
So it was really cool. Sal, I'm really sorry about the mechanics in my truck today, yelling and making all that noise, but you guys are always open having me down here, and I really appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
We've been trying to do this for a minute.
I know.
What I really want to do is go in like an unmarked car with him one day.
Oh, yeah, that would
light
be awesome.
it up a little bit.
Yes.
So I appreciate you, sir. We're going to wrap this thing up. You guys give Osceola County Sheriff's Office a follow on all their social media. Their team's right off over here filming us right now, but they're always keeping you guys up to date on all the information. So for now, this is Trooper Steve on patrol. We'll see you guys later.